So, hello and welcome to another episode of Keiara's Tech Adventures. Today's video is going to be a pretty short video because it's just showing you how to set up everything you need to start debugging an Angular 2 app. So, if you want to have a look at the steps that I'm doing, you can go over to the Angular IO website and go on Quick Start, and it'll basically show you the steps that I'm going to run you through. Now this tutorial is pretty much for beginners, so beginners that don't really know how to really set any of this stuff up, well, I'm going to show you how to do that now. So the first thing you'll need is npm and also Node.js. So you can get that from the nodejs.org website. So all you need to do is just download whichever version you want. It's usually, if you're on Windows, it's usually better to get the Windows installer because it's the easiest to do. So once you've finished downloading that, obviously you need to install it. The next thing that I recommend that you get is Visual Studio Code. So this is basically a little code editor that I prefer to use for Angular 2 projects. Another thing that you can use is Notepad++, but with Notepad++, you need to open each file individually, whereas using something like Visual Studio Code, you can open the folder where all your files are kept in, so you can easily switch between them. So once you have all that installed, you can go to command prompt and start typing in what it says on the screen. So here we've just got npm install -g at angular/cli, and basically this will go and get Angular 2 for you and install it on your PC. Okay, as long as there wasn't any errors, it is installed fine. So then you can go on to the next step, which is making a app. So you can go ng new and then my app, call it, well, whatever name you want to call it basically, and then it will go and make the app for you. So now if we use cd my app, so anyone familiar with terminal programs, well, command prompt in general, cd my app will take you into that folder, and then you can do ng, if I can type, ng serve --open. The --open means it will open it for you in a web browser. Just allow access. And here we go. We have our Angular 2 app open, and it is served by this compiler at the moment. So a quick rundown on how to go to the app that you just made. You will need to navigate to the folder that it says here to open it. So I've navigated to users and then my name, and then you just select the folder and Visual Studio Code to open your folder. So now you've got all of your files that Angular 2 has created for you. So if we go into source, then app, you'll see we've got our CSS file, HTML file. This HTML here is just what is on this page here. So if we go back to our project, you can see we have these .ts files. So what Angular 2 uses is TypeScript, which looks like this. And basically when you run ngserve or whatever, it will bundle all of the JavaScript files, blah blah blah, but you might be wondering where the JavaScript files come from, and they do come from these TypeScript files. So what it'll do is it'll convert it from TypeScript to JavaScript. So TypeScript is pretty easy. You can see that it is fairly small. All of these things are fairly small, as in compared to like what you might have to write for a JavaScript file. Well, we'll be getting more into TypeScript when we move on to the Tour of Heroes tutorial, which is also on the Angular 2 website, which is basically a little project that you can make, and it will show you all the things that you need to do to make this little Tour of Heroes app. So I hope this video has at least helped beginners understand how to set up Angular 2 and all the things that you need to be able to run and write an Angular 2 project. So if you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, give me a subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!